Shalom Akim, Shalom to elect. First and foremost, Ka Halayim La Yahweh Ba Hashem Shai Ba Hashem Ha Rekwa Kodesh. Double honor, sin, prosperate, millstone. The teacher, the Jerusalem, Shalom. Come on, Shalom. Death to America, death to Kuwait, man. Death to Israel, death to this nation Israel. For like a bit, for every chance to be like, Shalom. Come on, Shalom. I pray to be part of that hopeful elect on a daily basis. So this will be Ezekiel. So it's like a scripture breakdown. Come from your Akashaya. On how we try to see up to elect men, I see up his elect, which is a handful of men, not a lot of men. Because we know that Yahweh is not looking for multiple men. He's looking for the few who do his work, and do his will, This will be Ezekiel 9 verse 4. It says, and he said to him, go through the city of Jerusalem. So see how it's like an angel. Go through the city of Jerusalem, which knows Jerusalem. It's his people for the place, It says, and Sam Mark before it's when they sigh and cry. For all the abominations that done in the midst thereof. So they're saying he told the angels to go and set mark before it, about foreheads of the men that will sigh and cry for what can they see before their eyes, And it says, and verse 5 says, so it's will come to you adulterers, to you adulterers, to you people who like to go to churches on Sundays, which you know that most high is not dwelling in a place made by man, but made by hands of man, So this will be going to that for to the nation Israel, for nations who for others, for other nations that are not of Israel, for other nations that are not of Israel. It's like it says, and to us my hearing, he said, my hearing. Slack says, and to us my hearing. So it's how speaking unto the angels. Unto the others my hearing. Go ye after him through the city. Let not your eyes spare, neither have you any pity, meaning that the Most High, he sent angels to go do a lot of killing, Because it says in scripture, for the dead bodies on the streets, that's Revelations 18, it's like 8 and 11, 11 8 it's like it says, slay us the old and young, with his little children and women come not near any man. But it says slay us the old and young, so little kids, little babies, and little children, little kids, and women, and there's gonna be a whole lot of women dying for slaughter. There's gonna be a whole lot of deaf women because although women say that they love us in sincerity, they don't love us. They don't love us in sincerity. They love the money. They love the riches. They love the stock. They love the wealth that they could gain off you. Stock. It says, actually all the young, so little kids, little babies, little children, both little children and women come not near any man. Who's that mark? And that mark right there is the mark without wild. And that's the mark, and that right there is the mark you're receiving. That's the mark going to strive for to death. As it says, be perfect and be perfect as I'm perfect. They're not saying to be perfect as you have been shy, but to strive for perfection. That's in Matthew 5 verse I believe 48. It's not that. So that's in Matthew 5. Because we know that there's a whole lot of death coming to this place, which is Babylon. Stock I can break me though. So it's gonna be Matthew 5 verse 48. It says, be perfect as I am be perfect as you or your Father which is perfect, you know. So meaning strive for perfection. Don't I mean we're gonna slip and fall, but that doesn't mean we cannot strive for perfection, you know. This does not say that no man serve two masters. So you even believe in Yahweh and Shire, or you believe in wealth and mammon, you know. So it says Matthew 6, verse 24. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for he will hate one and love the other, or else he will hold one and despise the other. He cannot serve Yahweh and mammon, you know. He can't serve Yahweh and Shire and wealth, you know." That's what I can Shalom. Cooper verified. Shalom, come on, Shalom, my football. Death to America, that's quite. Death to America, that's quite, man. Shalom, come on, Shalom. What to give all praises, all honors, and all glories to my power and Hawa. Bashman Shai, Bashman Hakodash. Shalom, come on, Shalom. Death to America, that's quite, man. Shalom, Akim. You know, I can just put his curses on his land, America. It's just moving spirit, you know. I said in scripture Matthew 6:33 it says, But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and all his righteousness. But seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness. And all things should be added onto you, you know. So see as man, all we gotta do is come out here, first and foremost, feed the lack, you know. I said I believe Peter was asked, "Do you love me?" And then Yahshua said, "Feed my lack, you know, feed my sheep, you know, feed the men, you know, who want to come around this place, you know." And just that's totally man. That's the free Most High. Keep his command and keep his commandments to the best of our abilities, you know. It's that simple, you know. And there's just death and destruction going to Esau, you know. Death to white man, you know. Anytime you see white man, if you know his spirit is incorrect, you curse him, you know, and true sincerity. But don't be doing that. Like just do that. Or be wise, but stalk you. Be wise, serpent. And how is a dog, you know. That's what I can show. Come show.